Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to the April Success Forecast, where I help you align your space and your habits to the energies of April so you have the most successful April 2025 you ever imagined. My name is Jeanette Sizikowski. I help high level entrepreneurs create successful and fulfilling personal lives. A lot of entrepreneurs, business people, high achievers are really good at following the steps. They're doing what they're told, but it's this creating the dream and fun and having fulfilling success, not just reacting, doing what you're supposed to. It's easy to follow the steps and have success. But what about when you want to also have fun and have some work life integration and enjoy your life, not just achieve? In some form or fashion, I have been using these feng shui techniques, personal development techniques, all these energy tools for about 12 years. And if you apply these today, if you're new, try these out for the next 30 days. See what happens. Let me know. You will feel a trajectory shift. And if you're coming back, welcome, welcome. When I say trajectory shifting, I say that because some people have like a visceral reaction to change. Like, oh, I don't want to change. But we want trajectory shifting. We don't like the road we're heading. If we slow down, we're like, I don't just, oh my gosh, like, where am I going? What is this? What's happening? We want to be aligned to success. We want to be creating, not reacting. Some results this month from my clients, they have manifested breakthroughs in their business. There's a couple of them are showing up more. Their goal was to post more on Instagram to promote their business. They're showing up more, feeling authentic and just less self-critical. They're more excited to post. A couple have gotten podcast interviews, manifested more money, and others, their space is feeling more safe and supported. So these are some things ahead for you if you apply these techniques. To help you with your goals, the adjustments to make, and then measuring results so you can track your progress, I've created for you a free feng shui planner. If you haven't already, the link is in the description of that video. Lunar New Year didn't come in until January 29th. So we're really only about to start the third month of 2025. So it's not too late to get going. It's never too late to take control of your life and start creating and get what you want out of it. So the link is in the description of this video. If you struggle to get clarity, think of your goals. So here we create a big goal, we reverse engineer, and every month I tell you how to use the energy in your space so that you can achieve your goal faster. But if you are like so many of my clients and how I used to be, if you struggle with clarity, knowing what next steps to take, with like even dreaming, sometimes it's like I want more money and your brain does not like go past that. I want better health, I want better relationships. But what does that actually look like? What does that actually feel like? And when it's really hard to visualize, that's when we start to say, well, I guess I just can't have it because I can't picture it. I guess I'm just not worthy of it. I guess it's just not possible because I can't even imagine how that would happen. I can't even imagine how that would happen. We have got to flex that muscle in the brain to help you imagine. And that's what said earlier, where so many people are reacting to life. They're not creating it because they can't even imagine what they'd create. So they just live day to day reacting to, oh, well, I guess I have to apply for this, or oh, I guess I have to show up for work today. I guess I have to date this person because I can't even imagine it being something better. So to help you with that imagining, I'm hosting for you a live interactive workshop called Aligned with Abundance in 2025. If you participated or heard about the Wood Dragon workshop last year, this is very similar. It's this year's version of that. But so many people are like afraid of snakes, and they have been it's so hilarious how many people are like, I'm afraid of snakes. I don't like this year of the snake thing, but we made it aligned with abundance in 2025. In this workshop, I know we're sick of master classes and Zoom meetings, but the beautiful thing about this virtual stuff is that you're going to be in your house. So I'm going to share with you a feng shui tip, an energy tip, a strategy, and then I build in time for you to make that tweak right then and there. So there's no to-do list. There's no, oh, I have to get to this later. There's no paying for a plane ticket, driving. It is really cool. In-person events are really cool and you pick up everybody's energy, but then you're like, oh, I hope I remember everything. I hope I took enough notes. And you have to then maintain that high and that momentum and that energy all the way home, flying home, driving home, whatever. And then you're back in your environment that you maybe don't love. And you're like, oh, reality set in again. This is so awesome because we're going to do it on the call. So if I say, Hey, anywhere in your house, do you have a gold thing or a plant? Okay, move it over here and it's going to help you make more money when you put it over here. Hey, do you have anything at your front door like this? You want to remove it because that's blocking you from helping your relationships or your health. So if you want to improve your health, wealth, happiness, if you have any goal, and then I would argue if you don't have any goal, show up to the call. We are going to make adjustments in real time that you can make to align yourself with abundance in 2025. It was so fun. The energy was so fun. This is also great. I make it super, super accessible. I know times are tough. If you can't afford me one on one, if you want to dabble, but you don't want to like jump all in, this is such a great taste test. And you're still going to have a lot of impact. You're going to still feel a lot of results. You're going to still have me there for answering your questions. And I won't see inside your home. So you don't have to be embarrassed because it's not Zoom. So people won't see. It'll be like this and you'll be chatting in. And I definitely will be encouraging you guys to interact because talking to myself is no fun. I like the back and forth. And so your guys are going to say, this is what I'm doing, this is what I journaled. And we're going to be talking and working together. And it's like this group interactive project. But then we go home, we tweak, or then we pause the computer, pause the class, we go tweak the things in our space and then we come back and we do the next step. So it's interactive, it's immediate, it is meant to leave you feeling empowered. People had clarity, people were excited to go after their goals. People were instantly feeling better in their house again and safer and more upbeat and empowered in their house again because they understood and reconnected with it. They reconnected with themselves and what they want. So it is a powerful 2.5 to 3 hour workshop. It's about 2.5 of learning and then 30 minutes of Q&A is what happened last year. And like I said, people loved it. I loved it. I feel like I just love interacting. And so it was really fun. It was also really fun to hear in real time how people were instantly feeling better and commenting in. And like this guy was so funny. A lot of people like didn't feel like getting up at first. And we're not cleaning the house on the call. That would take a long time, but we are making little tweaks. We are getting clear on what we want, making space to receive, and then making tweaks. And it's so funny because yeah, sometimes people they didn't feel like it at first, but I was like, go. And you paid for a ticket, you paid to be here, and that's to keep you accountable. And then they were feeling better in a matter of 10 minutes. The call will be April 27th, and it will be I want to encourage people to show up live, to show up and interact so you are not left with any to-dos. I do realize like some things do happen last minute. So the replay is available for only 7 days. So I think that's like May 7th. This isn't for people who want to just buy another thing, learn, it's on the shelf, I'll get to it. No, this is for immediate upgrades. Instantly, you will feel better, clearer, and that's the point, is to relieve some of this mental pressure and what am I doing and to stop reacting in this moment. In this workshop we are creating a clear plan. You're getting clear on what you want, and that's why the replay is a limited time, because I really really want you to say, I bought this ticket, I'm ready to go, I'm showing up for myself, I'm applying myself for 2.5 to 3 hours. You're going to be out by 10, 11, 12, 1 p.m. Eastern. If you're on the East Coast, you're done by 10 a.m. Sunday. So you can still go about your life. You still have all of your Sunday. And you know what? You're probably going to feel like meal prepping and like going to the gym. You are going to feel so good and so excited about what's on its way to you. It's going to end up being one of the most productive Sundays you have all 2025. If you have any questions about this, comment in the description below. Like I said, if you were familiar with the Wood Dragon Workshop and how great it was, this is this year's workshop. I really like the title, Aligned with Abundance. Maybe we'll use this title and it'll happen every year. But this is to help you get clarity. We're going to be using the Feng Shui planner. I have said enough. If you have questions, put them in the comment section. I personally reply to all of your questions. And this is my cold water in the face for you guys, because I should not care more about your dreams for you than you do, right? You should care. I remember when podcasters are people on the other side were like, "I know what's meant for you and I love you." And I come more from the sense of like, I am here to be your accountability partner. I'm here to help you show up and be the best version of yourself. But I don't want to care more than you do. I want to come along and create a world of people that care about creating the best life they can. Because when our cups are full, when we are shining our light, when we are the best version of ourselves, that's when we change the world. And so I want to help you become that best version of yourself. And so winners and losers, they have the same goals as the behaviors that set them apart. Sunday, April 27th, what are you going to be doing? What are you going to be doing that's going to help you achieve your goals and help you make the best 2025 yet? This workshop is available to you. I made it after Easter Sunday. I had to change everything before this video because I was like, oh, people are probably at Easter. So there's no excuses, but only you can show up for you. Okay. I'll wrap it up with this. If you've ever had a loved one pass away instantly or like overnight, I personally have gone through this. 1 second somebody was there and we're texting about dog memes. We're texting about cute dogs. And the next day, 12 hours later, they weren't there anymore. Life is short. Do not give up on yourself. Do not give up on your dream, the fact that you can have a dream. Do not give up on yourself. I'm here to be your accountability partner, showing up. All you have to do is open your screen on Sunday, April 27th as well, and we're going to make some awesome things happen for you. Okay. Speaking of April, speaking of dreams, speaking of goals, how did your March go? How did your March go in your planner? Have you filled it out? There is a page. I haven't filled mine out yet. I'm going to do it. I'm going to pause along as I record here. Maybe I'll do it right after I record. Write in what were your wins? What are you measuring? Last year it was really cool. I would have never known how many books I read or how much, because I don't normally track it, and I actually really impressed myself. So I'll have this page for you. Impress yourself, celebrate. There's a lot more good things going on for you in your life, with your health, with your relationships, with your money, with your job, than you give yourself credit for. We are just always focused on the what's next? What do I have to achieve next? What do I have to do next? And this is really good to give yourself 10 minutes here or 3 minutes and write down what you achieved. Did you hit your goal? I personally am $800 short of my goal, but there is one day left in March at the time of recording on this, so we can see what happens. And it's okay if you haven't hit it yet. Usually there's things we got to tweak along the way. The journey is what's fun, and taking these moments to celebrate the small things is really fun. If you commented, I debated calling out the people who in February said they were committed, and I was like, can I call out the names and say, hey, I didn't see you comment last month. I'm not going to call you out here, but just know, hey, I saw that you didn't show up last month. Do not give up on your goals, okay? And also, if you're sitting here thinking, I don't have a lot of goals to celebrate, not a lot of wins this month, consider April 27th. You don't want the whole year to pass you by and think, nothing's happened in the last 60 days. Nothing's happened in the last 90 days. Nothing's happened in the last 120 days. Stop it now. Let's make a plan. All right. Now, next one. Take 3 minutes and get clear on your goals. So you're going to pause this video, but what is one goal you have for the month of April that if you accomplished would move you closer to where you want to be at the end of the year? And again, this is the last time I'll plug it, but this is a perfect example. If you have difficulty getting clear on what goal you want to create, the Aligned with Abundance workshop is April 27th. In the meantime, I know we did a great job in February of breaking these things down, and you, I know, are ahead of it, and we're breaking it down. So in April, what's the goal that you need to accomplish this month to reach your bigger goal by the end of the year? Take a second, and I'll see you in a second. All right, welcome back. I would love to hear in the comments what were your wins? What's your goal? What are you looking forward to? What did you accomplish that you're like, everybody has to know I achieved this? This is a really big deal. Some of you are on weight loss journeys. Some of you are on budgeting and saving. That's exciting. How is it all going? I actually genuinely care. I love talking about my goals, your goals, people's goals, grocery store line. I was at Hobby Lobby yesterday talking to this lady in line. about quilting, and what's your goal with this next quilt? What are you doing? So this is just, I like actually want to hear it. Now we're going to talk about the astrological energies, what's going on up above, so we can have a successful April. And then we'll get into the best and least helpful directions in your house, how to tweak them so you can use the energy in your space to accomplish those goals that you just wrote down quicker this month. And before we do, please like this video. If you have not subscribed already, like it if you are excited, you're ready, you're having a good time, you already feel like this is helping and March was good and you're like loving the momentum, or maybe you need to create some momentum. Please like this video. I know you already commented your goals and your wins, and subscribe if you have not subscribed already. Okay. This is when people like and comment and interact, it helps spread this video. So thank you. The more people align to success, the better, right? All right. So what's going on in April? April is the Metal Dragon month. Do you remember May 2024? So it wasn't that long ago. We had May 2024. That was the last time that the dragon and the snake interacted. So now we're in snake year, dragon month. Last year we had dragon year, snake month. What happened at the time? Also, we're in Mercury retrograde. So it's kind of like, okay, let's reflect, because likely the patterns and the theme that May was a little bit of a snapshot of what the snake and the snake and the dragon do when they're working together. So that might be a good thing to do. I need to revisit things that happened then? Do I need to clean any of that up, reflect on any of that, revamp any of that happened last May? What's the progress I've made? How has that been going? What do I need to tweak? So that's one. The Metal Dragon is the month of April 2025. He's going to try and come in and control. The snake and the dragon do play well together, but the dragon is dominant, forceful, like likes to get things done. And the metal is like executing on a plan. Last month was Earth. It was a lot of, which is like nurturing the ground, planting, like patting down. You nurtured the earth. Things are growing now. It's spring. And now metal is coming in, dragon's coming in, and he likes action. He likes doing, and metal likes a plan and strategy. So keep those wheels turning. What is like the plan you need to set in place? What needs to be like taken action on? We've thought enough, we've planted enough. We need to take action now. And then if you have that's second, and then if you have a dog in your chart, dog and dragon clash. So this month, if you have a dog anywhere in your year, month, day, or hour pillar with your Bazi, expect a little bit of change. But again, don't react. Why don't you be proactive and create? What's something you change up? Maybe a workout's different this month. Maybe your eating habits are different this month. The energy wants you to tweak something and change, like change in a fun way. Just like go somewhere new to eat, try something new. Otherwise, it will put change on you. So if you change first, you'll have more success in April. All right, let's get to aligning our space. The least helpful direction to use in April is the north. Let me pull out my notes. Least helpful direction in April is the north. Miscommunications, teeth problems, quarreling. So this is not the place to make any big deals. We're also ending Mercury retrograde. So in general, it's like we just need to be really thorough, but definitely not in the north. There's aggression. It's just not smooth communication. Not a great place for deep chats with your partner. If this is your front door or even your bedroom, go to the dentist. Just like April 1st, go to the dentist. The energy combination here causes a lot of teeth problems. So rather than waiting for the dentist to come to you to where you like have to go to the dentist. I'm already anticipating it for you. Okay, and then the most helpful directions. These are the most helpful directions for April, but you want to use and focus on the one that propels your goal specifically. So if your goal has to do with health, you will want to clean, enhance, use, and beautify the west direction of your home this month. That's where some of the health energy is. So we don't want anything broken, ugly, no dry flowers. You want to clean and enhance it with the intention of improving your health, with the intention of whatever your health goal is. If you tweak, clean, beautify, just give this space attention with intention, your health will improve this month. If your goal has to do with career growth, progress, money, You want to use, beautify, journal, activate, drink your coffee in the southwest direction. Southwest direction. This is great if you're trying to climb the corporate ladder, be seen as a leader, grow in your career. This one is great for promotions. If you're looking for a promotion or a raise to plant the seed, the southwest direction is the energy helpful for that. And then a little bit, we have an extra one in here. South is also really good for like being seen as a leader, rising, getting more money, but it has to do with good with your relationships. So if you have like corporate relationships, you want to improve your communication with your boss, the South is a good one to give attention to this month. And then lastly, if your goal has to do with romantic relationships or romance and needing a boost in your personal life, the east is the direction you want to clean up, beautify, open the windows, give that space attention with your romantic relationship intention. But here's a caveat. The energy in the east, while it's good for romantic relationships, it's a little bit tricky. So this is like not necessarily, how do I say this? This combination is like good for spicing things up. If you've been missing that passion, that sexual chemistry, flirtation, if you've been missing, like, the spiciness in your relationship in a romantic, sensual way, the East is very helpful for that. It's also new relationships because usually, like, the spark, that's a good in the East, that's a good way to sum it up. It's like the spark. It's not the "we've been married 50 years and this feels really stable" energy. This is new and spicy. So that's good. If you're dating, this is good. Like, you're in your joie de vivre, you're in your I'm feeling myself mood, and people are gonna see that and feel it, and so the East is really good for the swiping, the dating apps, the phone conversations, being flirty. So which direction do you need? Are you going to after this or pausing this right now, what direction are you gonna go boost? The West, the East, Southwest, South? Which one is most aligned with helping you achieve your goal? Then I always share an action item. Last month's action item was to nurture your relationships. These are not random to-do lists. Last month there's a lot going on with Venus. I believe there's still going a lot on with Venus. There was a lot of relationship energy last month, like lots going on. It was really good. A lot of celebrations. Oh, March was so great. Like the second March came in, I had so many texts from clients like, thank God for March. Things are moving again, signing new clients. It was exciting to hear from them. So that was a great month to nurture your relationships. And I'd love to hear, what'd you see? And then this month's action, it's a little vague, I will say. I was like, what is the action step of the month? And in alignment with the dragon, the metal, the doing. Dragon takes action. Remember how like aggressive last year was and how much the year felt like I need to do and achieve. That's what's coming in with metal, but it's precise. It's executing on a plan specifically. It's not just random. It's what's my taxes, getting it done. What have I been wanting to do with my business? What are some of the like LLC things that I need to get done and legal forms done? Diet. I need to just sit down and create a precise, clear diet plan. Execute. That's what I mean by this year. So this is going to be specific to you, but if you have been like toying around and kind of floating around, and that's also why this workshop is so well timed. The 13th would have been too early. 20th is Easter, and so it is closer to the end of April, but this gives you time to say, okay, the end of this month, I'm like creating a clear plan, and the rest of the month, I'm going to know, or the rest of the year, I'm going to know this is what we're making happen. So that is the aligned action step. Like this video if you are ready to go and take action and feeling good. If you have any questions about the workshop, write them in the comments. I am there to answer whatever questions you have. And I am looking forward to seeing you in the next video and especially on April 27th in the workshop.